Are the right things being done in terms of safety in Croydon?
Well, more can be done.
Yeah?
Yeah, much more can be done.
What engage
the
would
youth,
that be?
engage the youths, give them opportunities and let them know they're individuals.
Okay. What is the answer to gangs? Is it about targeting the gangs? Is it about education? Have you got a view on this?
Yes, youngsters, they need some education because I am homeless. My flat was burned.
Right, okay.
They put a fire on the roof and this whole flat was burned.
But that was a year ago. Still, you're
No, it's a
nowhere
rented
to
place.
live. I mean, as a victim of that, what do you think the answer is?
They should have some positive, engage them,
Yeah.
take the mind off, not to walk around and this thing like that.
So it's pretty much what you're saying as well. Everyone's in agreement on that.
Right.
Okay, so it's about positive intervention. It's not just about policing. What do you think about that?
Yeah, they just need to feel like they have options. Like a lot of them feel like that they have two options, either gang life or that some of them just try. Yeah, basically they just think they have no options. So yeah, we need to try and create opportunities for them.
But I mean, how do you get people to know that their options are out there and opportunities are out there?
Yeah, like we said before, like engaging with them, like they need to be able to feel like they can trust the police, like things like that.
Okay, so you think there's a bit of a problem about trust going on with the police? Yeah.
The government needs to heavily invest in like adverts, like getting the word out with like. I know there's a lot of websites out, but more adverts, and we can't be cutting down any of these youth clubs because if anything, we need to make them better.
Right.
Yeah, so you can't cut any down.
How would you, if it was down to you, how would you actually make these youth clubs better?
Like the one. Sorry, what's your name?
Simon.
Simon, like the one Simon said with education and training, not just sports and media. Like it should be a good variety mix. Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, the turnaround saying it's not as such a youth club. It provides a different range of options. But certainly we have got some good youth clubs. I'm a councillor, and one of my ward mates, a councillor in Ward, and one of my ward mates has run the Old Town Youth Club for about the last 40 odd years. And he did it employed, and then when he retired, he carried on doing it voluntarily. He's worked with kids, young people since when he was that age as well. Came through working for Bernardo's first, and I say has run this youth club for years, and he's passionate about actually getting involved with the local kids and giving them things to do and options. And
yeah, I just think basically they just need to try and break down the barrier between the youth and the police, and then basically just work hard. Like we need to do more basically to try and come together as a community.
Yeah. And what do you think that is, apart from breaking... I mean, well, there's two questions there. How do you break down the barriers between young people and the police? And how do you do more as a community?
Yeah, more engagement, more investment from the government, obviously, and like youth clubs, things like that. And then also another thing I was going to add, like I think we need to talk to youngsters, like for example, people that are 12 and 11, because they can end up in gangs as well, and then obviously the cycle will just continue.
So intervene earlier as well.